Okay, we're back with Nerd Sessions, and we are officially live.
What's happening, Internet?
So, Mike, we haven't really talked in a while, and we haven't really done much with Nerd Sessions in months. In fact, since basically the end of March, beginning of April. So, we have some announcements to make.
Huge things. So we took everything off the table so that we could make it better because we were just kind of going in all the directions.
Yeah.
Um, and we were spread a little too thin. So we've been working on a lot. You may have seen a lot happen with the Facebook recently. It's been pretty exciting what's going on with Facebook. So we've got a crew together now. We're starting to get a full on staff, and we're going to start being a lot more regular with our content, and hopefully have a much more professional production quality for everyone.
Yeah, I know you and I have been talking for a few weeks about this. We've kind of kept it hush hush because we didn't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. But I know a lot of what we've been doing has kind of been working towards what we wanted to do in the beginning, and now we're kind of reaching the point where not only were we having scheduling issues prior, but now we also have that taken care of. We have a little more financial aspects taken care of as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we started this whole thing. We just kind of jumped into it gung ho. At the beginning of this year, we had a vision, and I think that we just weren't really there yet. Is really what it came down to. We didn't have the right equipment. We didn't have the right time frame and schedules. Things were a little bit off for both of us, and so it's good to see us. We're kind of together in it now. So,
Yeah, and I know one of our biggest issues prior was our schedule only gave us like one day to do everything that we needed to together.
and it's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot to do to prepare for a show like this. Um, the way it was running before, and that's sort of why we decided to go with a little bit of a format change too. So the things that we like, the things that we were doing before that seemed to be most popular with our viewers, um, is honestly just movie reviews and game reviews. That's what we were doing. That's what we were good with. So we're gonna take our love for movies and games, and we're gonna sort of help translate that into the new format. We're also gonna take that and use it for putting together some charity, which leads us to why we're relaunching next weekend. Extra Life is
Yeah.
next week. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, because I know you're kind of new to Extra Life. This will actually be my third year contributing to Extra Life. Last year, being my second year, I kind of joined forces with some people that I worked with at the time. And unfortunately, me personally raised $0. But the way Extra Life works is 100% charitable donation. All money raised goes to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Uh, if you sign up to be a contributor, basically the way it works is you select the Children's Miracle Network hospital that you want to play for. For us specifically, well, for me specifically, I don't know which one you chose. I chose Seattle's Children's because that's our
Yeah,
closest one.
yeah. I actually chose Seattle Children's Hospital as well, and I did that for a couple of reasons. My niece, a lot of you may not know her situation, but when she was young, she had a thing, and my sister didn't have medical benefits. Seattle Children's Hospital really worked with the whole family and helped us to be able to afford to get her medical needs taken care of. So it's huge, huge hospital for me, and that's why we're raising money for them. That's why I'm raising money for them. So very similar format to like a cancer walk. Um,
Same
you know,
concept,
uh,
yeah, absolutely.
Same thing, except we're going to be doing what we love and bringing the content that you guys hopefully want to see. So we're going to be doing a 24-hour marathon stream. We got some new games, some of the hot titles out there that I think we're going to be playing. We're also going to be doing some tabletop simulator, bringing some of the funny games together. Um, Actually, I just got this one today. I don't know if the stream can see that, but definitely we're going to be owning it on some Titanfall. Also, I think Kevin and I both have Battlefield, so we're going to be
Yep.
putting together some Battlefield content for everybody. And we're just going to be out there crushing noobs and raising money for hospitals. So I mean, what's wrong with that, right?
Well, and I think also, one of the things I want to do because it's I guess more my passion, so to speak, when it comes to gaming, and just kind of where I come from is the retro stuff. I want to bring some like Super Nintendo or NES, stuff into it at some point in time. Because I don't know about you, but I know I could make it through the 24 hours, no problem. I don't know if you're gonna make it. It seems like we've kind of
Oh,
gone back and forth on that a little
oh,
bit.
oh. See, now you're throwing down the gauntlet while we're live. So, I, not only will I do 24 hours, I'll do 25.
Ooh,
So there you go, everybody. I'm going to go 25 hours. Well, I'm going to go an hour longer than whatever Kevin does. So the way it works is you sponsor me just like a walk. I will have my stuff running on my personal page as well as the Nerd Sessions page, and you got to help me win because I need to win at everything. So I'm clearly going to raise more money than Kevin. We all know that
well,
because
I may have some short sleeves on here, but I have some tricks I can pull out of my sleeves.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. What kind of tricks you got?
you'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. Well, I got a deeper bank account, so if I have to, I'll cheat.
That
Because
I
I'm gonna
don't.
win.
That I
I'm
Yeah.
gonna win.
I'm not even gonna
So,
try to compete with that.
okay, fair enough. No, but yeah, no. So come on out. Donate to our Extra Life. Tune in next week for the relaunch. Um, we have a new format, so we're going to be doing a Friday night talk show every Friday night where we're just going to kind of, do what we're doing now. Just
Basically,
kind of
yeah.
BS and talk and have a good time. Talk about what's going on in the week, what's going on with our lives. Things are kind of crazy hectic right now. Kevin's doing some new stuff over there at megacorp dot evilbusiness.com, and so I've been busy with the real estate thing, doing the mortgage thing, but so we might talk about that a little bit, but probably not. Mostly we're going to be talking about video games and movies. Speaking of which, doing a big thing, everybody's getting together on the 3rd,
For Doctor
which is
Strange.
for Doctor Strange. That's right. So if you're local, we're going to be out. I'm going to have some stickers. We'll give away stickers if you come find us. We're going to be at the IMAX at the AMC in Alderwood, 7 o'clock showing Doctor Strange. Let's fill it up with nerd sessions, people. That would just be
That'd be
killer.
awesome.
It'll be so amazing.
That would be
So
totally worth it. Like I would
yeah,
absolutely go out late just to be part of that, even though I have to
I
work at
well,
like 6 o'clock the next morning. I would totally go to
it
work tired.
yeah, totally, totally. So definitely come on out. See us at the movies. Come check out the new movie. It looks great. We have a new schedule. We actually had a look at all of the movies that are coming out
Yeah, that
for
was
the next 12 months. So
13 months actually,
we're gonna have premieres to talk about
like every two
almost
weeks.
twice a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the next year. So that's going to be a big focus for the upcoming year. In addition to that, new games, there's some great new titles out. So we're going to be doing that. We'd like to explore a lot more indie games. Um, for the charity, we have some new partners. We're working with G2A now, is an affiliate of our podcast. So we're going to be using G2A to help bring you guys some Steam keys. So if you donate, tune into the stream, subscribe. We're going to be doing some things where we're just giving away video games, giving away content for you guys.
Well, and
Uh,
also, I don't know if anybody's actually read this because it's been a couple weeks now, but we're going to be randomly giving away like thank you gifts for people who donate during Extra Life. So on Saturday next week, which will be the 4th, or I'm sorry, the 5th of November, um, we're going to give away some Steam keys to people who donate as thank yous for making their donation.
mhm.
Totally up to you is how much you make the donation for. If you want to make one, it can be as little as $1, it can be as much as 1,000 or more. I mean, if we get 1,000, that'd be amazing. Not holding my breath. Anything helps though.
No,
But on top of that, we have.
I mean, if it'll encourage someone to donate $1,000, I'll hold my breath. All right, here we go. Ready?
How long will you make it though? I don't think you're gonna make it very long. But on top of that, not only are we gonna give some Steam keys away, We're gonna give a
Okay, that was
free
like 5
month.
seconds.
Maybe we're gonna give one free month of Loot Crate because we've also partnered with Loot Crate as an affiliate. On top of that, now one question I've had a couple times in regards to actually doing this podcast has been website. Why don't we have our own? Well, guess what? We do. As of
Yeah, and
right
it's actually
now,
coming along really well. I think we're going live with the website
it's
this
already
weekend.
live.
It's live. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it is already live. One of the really nice things here, it's basically a working template, so it's a work in progress. Bear with us, but we do have a home outside of social media. Right now, we kind of have a Halloween theme going on with the website. That'll change as the year continues on. One of the really nice things too is if you wanted to, get any more information, you can find out everything you want to about me or Mike or anybody else that works on the show. We have a couple other people that are helping us. We're continuing to grow. You can also go in here and you can also find information on how to contact us, or if you want to figure out who we're affiliated with, or if we pick up any major sponsors or anything like that. Takes you right to our personal information for those specific companies and websites. Um, I mean, you can go straight to G2A. We also partner with Audible and Amazon, as well as Loot Gaming and Loot Crate. Um, I mean, if you want to help us out, that'd be great. We get a little bit of a kickback, and it'll help us fund it to keep this going and continue to grow.
Yeah, so when we talk about different things on the podcast, mostly that's when we're going to be putting things up on our Amazon store. If you want to buy those things, new games, movies, whatever it may be, DVD, Blu-ray, box set, whatever. If it's something that you're planning to buy, if you buy it through our link, it just helps support the podcast. It doesn't cost you anything extra. We just get a little kickback or whatever from Amazon. So it really helps out if you use our Amazon store. And then that's a way if you don't have the ability to donate or support any sales that come through the Amazon store this month from our Amazon store, we're going to be matching that money over to Extra Life Charity. So if you don't have a way to directly support us, hit us up on the Amazon store. Maybe buy some of those things that we throw out there for you guys to look at, and we can make that donation on your behalf.
Absolutely. I mean, and if anybody wants to go back, so if you're a newer listener too to the show through the website, you can also go in and you can go through our past episodes. We have an entire archive. We also have a blog there that's updated as we post. So anytime we post a new episode, we do kind of keep the social media aspect and the website a little bit separate. So I mean, you're not going to see a lot of the same articles on the Facebook that you will on the website. So primarily the social media will be kind of our outreach to you on a daily base, whereas the website will be more announcements, blog posts when we write a review for video games, movies, Extra Life. We're working on building the website more. At some point in time, I think we're even going to try to have a community forum, right, Mike?
Yeah, so we are going to set up a forum, and that's going to be a place for you to sort of dialogue with each other and us. So if there's something that you want to hear about, if there's a game you want to see us play, if you want to come with us to a premiere, that kind of stuff, post it in the forums. If people are interested in putting together that kind of outreach, that kind of group get together, we'll make that happen. There's a lot of great venues here in Western Washington that we can get together and sort of get our nerd on in a pretty amazing way.
Yeah, and I think you and I kind of even discussed this a few weeks ago that we're going to try start to reach out to some of those venues and locations and things like that to try to kind of broaden our horizons a little bit, even locally. Because I mean, we're working on it as far as local companies, trying to get our footprint and trying to get our outreach and our name out there. Um, I've I don't think I've told you this yet, Mike. I've even sent some emails off to try to get some interviews,
Oh yeah,
some bigger
yeah,
names. So
yeah. Some of the big names.
trying. I'm again kind of along with the donations. Not holding my breath right now, but something I want to work towards.
Well, I know that we're trying to get some things put together. I think I'd like to see us do like a gamer appreciation day. We were talking about maybe renting out the Mock Sporting House and all getting together to do that. That would be a lot of fun. So we'll definitely keep that stuff up to date for you guys as it comes across. Um, definitely feedback is what feeds this machine, right? So if there's anything you want to see, anything you want to hear about, if there's certain games you want to watch us fail at miserably, if it's Kevin, then let us know, and Kevin can fail at those for you all day long. So
every day.
um, I'm too good, so I won't fail, but I could pretend to fail, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, it's going down next weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
mean, next weekend will be a good time. I know Extra Life's already raised 3.5 million as a whole. Right now, as a team, we sit at about 300 right now. We have a couple other people besides Mike and myself on the team. If you don't feel comfortable with making a donation, you don't feel like you can contribute for a donation, you can always sign up and actually join our team and help us reach our goal. Um,
Yeah, so if you're not, yeah, if you don't, if you want to help out in any way, you can always join our team. You can join our team and put together, your own friends and family. Maybe they want to sponsor you. You can join our team, and if you want to join our team and play some games with us live on stream, absolutely, we can make that happen too.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I mean, we wanna interact with you guys as much as we want to interact with each other. So
Oh, absolutely.
make it, reach out, let us know. Um, yeah, looks like we got a couple of viewers joined us on the Facebook stream. Just want to give a shout out to Shannon, Jessica, and Chris. Thanks for joining us. Um, yeah. So what's the plans? I guess for next weekend as far as gaming content goes, or where I guess so. You have a little tool that you can show on the stream there for us, that shows where we're at as far as our fundraising goal goes for Extra Life.
Correct. And I'll bring that up here. Give me 1 second. So for Extra Life, we are as a team at $315 of our $1,500 goal. So it'll take us a little while to get there. Um, I know we have some people that have already voiced interest in actually making a donation to us. So it'll just be a matter of time. Like I said, if you don't feel comfortable with making a donation, or you don't feel like you could make a donation, you can always join our team. You can create an account. It's completely free. They do offer an option where it's $15 to join. Gives you some extra incentives to raise money. You get some swag and stuff like that for reaching goals that they pre-designate every year. But again, you don't have to. Um,
And I
we're
think
all
I
on
think
here.
it's a good thing to point out here is that if they join the team, if they want to sponsor a different Children's Miracle Network hospital, they can. They
Yes,
don't have to
absolutely.
do Seattle Children's like we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So if
So
you're
if
not in the
you're
local area, you can go for your local one. I mean, when you sign up, it actually asks you which hospital you want to play for, and if you're not sure what the closest hospital is to you, you can actually look by your city, state, zip code, and it'll show you the closest ones to you.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I know that we have some people from down there in Portland, from where we were down at the Retro Gaming Expo. If you guys want to join and you want to sponsor one of your local Children's Miracle Network hospitals, we'd love to have you on the team. We'd love to play some games with you. I know that we just recently posted an article about, it was a really cool video. Did you see the one about the Rainbow Road Mario
Oh
Kart?
yeah, yeah, I did. Where it was
Yeah.
like the evolution of Rainbow Road from yeah.
That super awesome video. It's on the Facebook feed somewhere. I'll probably pin it to the top after the stream tonight, just so people can see it if they want to. But I think we should get down on some Mario Kart on stream.
Oh, I'm game.
Um, yeah, and just that brings back so many happy memories of being a kid playing Mario Kart. So,
You won't be very happy when
um,
we're playing together though.
well, I'll be happy because I'll be watching you slide off the track all day.
No, yeah, no. You'll be angry and
Yeah.
throwing your controller when
Yes.
I bump you off the Rainbow Road.
No, you're gonna be upside down, spinning in a circle because I'm gonna hit you with them bananas all day long. It's all about the bananas. So,
Whatever you got to tell yourself.
well, I do have a big banana stash, so I'm gonna be hitting you with those peels. Donkey Kong rules all day.
Just remember, Mike,
So
we're keeping this PG.
I was talking about Donkey Kong. I don't know where you're coming from there. I'm a little offended. Anyways, so yeah, we're back. We're coming. We're going to be coming to you guys with weekly content every week. We got our website live now, so we're going to probably be coming out on iTunes as well as SoundCloud.
Yep.
So look for that. You can auto subscribe to the podcast and get it downloaded. We're going to be bringing you live streaming a couple days a week. We're still working on the schedule for live game streaming. It's looking like probably I'll be streaming on Wednesdays. And then we're going to be doing our sort of radio talk show type thing. I mean, this basically what we're doing right here and now, Friday nights. We'll start off with a little episode, something like this, and then maybe just move into some gaming, some co-op,
Yeah,
whatever.
something through to fill the night up.
And then we'll come out with podcasts. We'll do those Saturdays. We may live stream the podcasts. Probably not though.
I think we'll transition
And
mostly into just doing the podcast by itself and the live stream on its own.
yeah, and then we're gonna be putting podcasts up every Sunday, I think. So
The
that's
Sunday
something
will
to
probably
look
be
forward
editing,
to.
depending on how late we record. That was kind of an issue we ran into last time. Was we recorded so late that I didn't have time to edit before the following day.
Yeah, exactly. So just look forward for that. And we're gonna come out and I started a new type of gaming this year. I don't know. Kevin didn't come in with me on it, but
I don't remember
I
being
joined
informed of that.
a fantasy football league,
Oh, been there,
and
done that.
it's my first experience with the fantasy football league, and I made a terrible mistake. Um, I drafted the Seahawks, basically.
Yeah,
Like, my whole team is pretty much Seahawks, and that was working okay for me right up until week 4, the bye week. Then
yep.
I had to switch out a bunch of players, and now I'm having a hard time getting back in it. So we'll probably talk about that a little bit too. Do you guys play fantasy sports? Do you like fantasy sports? Is that something that you want to hear us talk about? I don't know.
And as much
I
as
like.
I may not personally like it, I have a feeling we're going to end up starting to cover a lot more like esports and stuff that goes along with esports. I think we'll kind of reach that point. It's kind of get more on topic of that at some point, but
Definitely.
it'll be a ways down the road.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely cover more esports. Fantasy esports.
How would that work?
I don't know. I guess you would draft players from teams
So
and
yeah, I think what is it? DraftKings, the website.
based on
We have
their.
no
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
affiliation with
Yeah,
DraftKings, so if
yeah,
DraftKings,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I think they offer like a fantasy esports where it's basically the same as football, baseball, whatever. You draft like a
So
team or whatever.
you draft a player and their KD or their performance during the esports
I
is
think
how
so,
you're
something along those
rated.
lines. I don't know if they still do it, but I know
That's
they were
weird.
there was talk of it.
I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds super weird to me, but yeah. All right, but yeah, come out next weekend, watch us, support the children. It's for the children.
Be a hero. Be a superhero for those kids.
Be a superhero for the kids. There you
And
go.
we're gonna start at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So just so everybody's aware, so if you want to catch us right in the beginning of your day, or if you work evenings or whatever, you can catch us. We'll be starting at 9 a.m. We'll be going till at least 9 a.m. Sunday morning on the 6th. What are you
I am
doing?
not yet sponsored by Gourmet Latte, but next weekend they will be fueling me. So I'm just saying, my friends over at Gourmet Latte, free publicity.
Sell out. Anyway,
Totally, totally. Come on.
so the official
Uh,
24 hours will be 9 a.m. Saturday, November the 5th, through 9 a.m. Sunday, November the 6th, and then I'm gonna continue to play on until either I'm like ready to pass out or I just can't go anymore.
super refreshing.
Oh my god. Well, and on that note, I think we've basically covered all the topics that we had planned for tonight. This was basically just an announcement to let you guys know that, we are still around. We do appreciate your understanding of the situation between Mike and I. We're back. We want to continue to grow. We want to provide you with more content, entertainment, and we hope you guys still enjoy it, and we hope you guys still want to join us every week. So this is kind of our start over. We've had a couple bumps in the road along the way, but we're definitely coming back. So Saturday next week on the 5th of November will be our official relaunch for content with Extra Life, and then we'll continue from there on, bringing you regular content.
Peace
And
out, internet.
I think we are good for the night. Thank you for joining me again, Mike. I appreciate your understanding as well with the situation, and thank you everybody for joining us with Nerd Sessions. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.
Take it easy.